Oops. Okay. Occidental city-state of Sardinia declared war on us. Okay. Part of Sardinia is revolted. They are revolting. Oh, it's just... Really? Just that bit? Oh, guess we're jumping the ships again. Send in the legions. Oh, I forgot to disband you. I was thinking of leaving my legions over here, and I probably should have. Oh, I did take a fort. Where am I? Actually, if I'd noticed that immediately, I could have landed there. Oh well. And there are absolutely no fortifications here, which is very annoying. So let's retake this city, and then I'm just going to march you all down to Corrales, because I really don't want to lose that. Oh, you can't for some reason. Well, in that case, it's going to be up to you whether you can get there in time or not. Is this game more like CK3 or U4? U4. Like, it does have some character interactions, but they're nowhere near as important. And nowhere near as interesting. And actually kind of basic. Let's go ahead and split you in half. We'll just start the siege. That's right, we've arrived. That's that army dead. Well done, team. Yep, there's not going to be any escape for you. So sorry. And then Ostia can build another level of port. How big a city are you? 52. You still have space to grow. Sue for peace from Sardinia. I'm guessing that's a white peace. So, pass! What are the brown armies? Those are mercenaries. So if you click on one of these, it will say, do you want to hire us? And then you can pay them. The mercenary system in this is pretty cool. There's a lot more interaction with them than there is, for example, with mercenaries in E4. Although E4 has come to a system which is more similar to this one. They first tried it in Imperator, but you can do all kinds of fancy things like buying off other people's mercenaries, getting them to flip sides, stuff like that. Hey, Katie. Okay, here we go. We're going to sue for peace, we're going to take your land, and we're going to say okay. Banish, put to the sword. And there we go, the first provincia. Rome will need to direct the administration of overseas holdings. These foreign lands lie outside of the jurisdiction of Rome and can be governed with different motives in mind. So we can choose between production or civilization. We gain 2 free province investments, and we get a claim on the entirety of Spain, owned by Carthage. We have established control over the islands of the Mediterranean, supplanting the ancient Greco-Carthaginian hegemony. What shall we do with these new holdings, peopled by foreigners of no relation to our own blood, and in remote places far from the ears of the Roman masses? The islands could become very profitable if properly managed, but perhaps we should concentrate first on contriving a sense of loyalty and obedience. Every province owned in the islands of Corsica and Sardinia and Sicily receives metropolitan provincia. Integrated culture happiness goes up, conversion goes up, citizen desired ratio goes up, or slaves. I think again I'm going to civilize everything first of all, because that will get them to convert to Hellenic. And if I'm correct, yeah, none of this is actually Hellenic. It's all Canaanite. Which includes a whole bunch of holy sites. And we get the buff of Pia. What's that? The shrine of Shapashin Hydrata Lestiana has been sacked by our vigilant troops. As the shrine is laid to ashes, the soldiers loot the city itself as well as the temple treasury. Soon, no one will remember Shapnash. And whatever Pio was, I don't know. And then the other one that we need to conquer is this. They have a truce with Carthage, but that's it. In fact, you know what? Let's... You the siegers? You are the siegers. We're going to go and create a new unit. I'm going to detach the elephant, the archers, and the heavies. We'll put them in this army. Sacking for the gods! The gods look favourably upon cohorts to Legio Mordredus, who have sacked the site of a god not worthy of being mentioned. The holy men and women tried their best to stop the soldiers, but against an army there was little they could do to resist. Had their god been as powerful as they claimed, they surely would have been able to put up some resistance to protect their holy site. This surely will show our dedication to the ones above. Morale of armies plus 10, cohort loyalty minus 5, commander modifier popularity goes up and zeal goes up. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I can live with that. And yeah, we'll move here. We'll destroy the one that's here as well. Soon nobody will remember Baalat. And then we're going to move over here so that we're ready to go after Qualentia. Hi Mordred, did I find making games in Mad Game Tycoon harder? I picked it up in the first like 6 or 7 before I stopped. Got about 50% rating, could not figure out how to work the sliders. No, if anything I found it easier. I don't think I had a single game that did worse than like 60%. Like, it was so unbelievably easy to make money in that game, I found. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and declare war on you. Don't have a claim. Well, we're going to go and make a claim on you. And then we're going to attack you. And while that's happening, I think it probably makes a lot of sense to actually set up some roads here. And we can also build some more grand theatres. That's the only one I can afford. Fine. We are missing a character. Blue. We're missing the greens. That would be you. Alright, so everyone's pretty chill with us at the moment. Emilia is gaining loyalty pretty nicely. And then you can go and build a road. Like so. And I am actually also going to need some other things. So Corrales is going to need a fortress. So are you. So that they can't just land here. I could remove that fortress. Yeah, because Cornus is going to need it. Because these are islands, we basically just want fortresses wherever people can land. Wonder if they've rebalanced it since he played because I was getting bad ratings. And giveaway for the glory of war. That's a good idea. Let's see, where's my giveaways? There they are. In honor of our great conquest of the Carthaginian islands and the defeat of the Carthaginian navy at sea, we're going to do a giveaway courtesy of Katie Cat of Tales of the Neon Sea. Let's see what that's all about. I'm just going purely by name here. Alright, Tales of the Neon Sea. Welcome to the world of intrigue and suspicion, where humans and robots contend with the escalating tensions and mutual distrust, and where gangster felines scheme their way to the top of the food chain. Welcome to the Tales of the Neon Sea. Yep, that makes complete sense for an Imperator giveaway. Brilliant, I love it. Okay, so we are going to set this up. I need to get my giveaway thing done. And then giveaways. Allow all. Keyword. And the keyword... just because I can't be bothered to type in the whole thing, is going to be Delanda Est. So if you would like to enter the giveaway for Tales of the Neon Sea, then you need to type in Delanda Est, just like that. Copy and paste. I'm going to make sure I actually spelled that right. Delanda Est, I did. No, Delenda. Shoot. No, don't do that one. Spelled it wrong. It's a Disney. Alright, we're going to do a different word because that's clearly too difficult for me. Alright, let's double check this one. Yep, that one I got right. Alright, we're going to go with Carthago. So if you would like a copy of this game, Carthago. That one's spelled right. I never noticed that was an E instead of an A. Interesting. Delenda Est instead of Delanda Est. Carthago. If you would like a copy of Tales of the Neon Sea, then you just need to put in Carthago into chat, because this is the only way that they will ever be remembered. Burn! Too late, Carthago was spared. So I'll give you another 10 seconds or so. And in the meantime, I'm going to say Red Raffles, Mongolian War Bunny, Light Speeder, Stuttering Hiccups, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Are we in BC at the moment? Yeah. Very, very much BC. It's still like 200 BC or something. Alright, we're going to go ahead and roll this. CPM 4001, please put something into chat so I can see you. Congratulations, CPM. Rigged. Possibly. Alright, let me go and put that down there. And then I'm going to copy and paste. In fact, you know, I'll just copy and paste that. Then I'm going to go into here, and then I'm going to go and see where CPM is before you disappear completely. There you go. Whisper. Send message. And there you go. Enjoy! Seen some amazing builds in Valheim. Yeah, I mean, any building game is going to have amazing builds. People get far too into the aesthetics of that type of thing. Also, did we get rid of the levies? We did not. We should. Because that's going to mean that Italy is going to be back at making stuff and building and all the other good things. Ah, we have gained civics. Alright, so what are we doing for the civics? Well, we're doing De Architectura, which is going to reduce the build cost for roads. That's definitely going to be useful for us. And then next after this, urban planning versus rural planning. Written by Marcus Vitruvius Polo in the late century BC. Late 1st century BC, De Architectura was a series of treatises on Roman architecture. The practices mentioned within were detailed in extraordinary fashion, giving incredible insight as to the advanced building methods at the time. Okay, and you want to know the exact year? We are currently in 213 BCE. Any hint as to which of those plannings I am aiming for? Not yet. I suspect probably urban planning, because we are building fairly tall in terms of the cities. We are getting a lot of cities. But then again, rural planning I think sounds really, really strong because it allows a second settlement building slot. Which would allow me to upgrade fortresses in places instead of building them necessarily into a city. I still think that in fortress locations we want the city around the walls though. It'll allow us to build bigger fortifications than otherwise. How's the rest of the world looking? We haven't looked for a while. Hasn't changed that much. I'm a little disappointed with how poorly Carthage is doing. I was expecting more. Avernia is doing well. The fight against Gaul could be interesting. Up to 900 population. I think the biggest issue we will face will be... Wow, okay. Macedon. Why did so many people just cancel? Ouch. Do we have wood here? Please give me a second copy of wood. Nope, still no wood. Alright then. Glass. Nope. I think we just lost all of the precious metals. Yeah, we did. What about spices? Oh, we can do spices. South Nubia from you. Okay, cool. National citizen output. That's a pretty nice one. And wine. We don't have a second copy of wine for the freeman here. We can only get it from Carthage. Alright, I'm sure that's fine. Definitely won't cause any problems in the near future. You have fish. You don't have any livestock. Have some livestock. You need two things in Brutium. Livestock, grain, fish. Oops. Have some iron. Next. Oh, there's two things. Have some horses too. There we go. Next. Dodocopolis. Grain, fish, livestock. Iron. And horses. Grain, fish, livestock, horses. And there is no reason I'm going for horses, it's just top of the list. Grain. You have no grain. Now you have grain. And whoever this guy with the funky animal on their banner is getting a lot of trade from us. You have 3 livestock. That would rather suggest that this isn't being exported either. Yeah, this automated trade just isn't working at all. Sardinia, Australia. Sorry, Sardinia Australis. Clearly just Australian Sardinia. And that's everyone. Okie dokie. Need one more month and then we can get another Grand Theatre somewhere. You know, I should probably put one of those in Syracuse if I haven't already. Sardinian kangaroos are fierce, I've heard. Yeah, quite probably. Wow, Avernia is being super aggro. I like it. Oh, you know what else I haven't done? Finish the mission. Duh. Okay, so... new options. Subduing Greece. Subduing Gaul. Growth of Magna Graecia or the Matter of Italia. So, Italia we've done before. I'm not that interested in doing the Matter of Italia. Growth of Magna Graecia. That would be building up the south of Italy. Subduing Gaul. Athwart the mountains of mythical Pyrene and the mighty Rhenus River lies a patchwork of Celtic tribes who fight petty wars over vendettas and women. It is time to expand our borders and bring these vulnerable barbarians under the rule of the Roman state before somebody else beats us to it or the Gauls come to their senses and cross the Alps once more. Conquer or subjugate Gaul. Or, the people of Greece were long known for their civilization, with their many city-states and the various wondrous thoughts and ideas they had inspired. After the rise of Alexander, they have been driven apart and fallen upon harsh times, mere spectres of the prominent position they once held at the centre of the Mediterranean. Or the growth of Magna Graecia, which is all about increasing food supply or maritime trade in Magna Graecia. Yeah, we're going to do those three again. So let's set up a new poll. New poll. Which path? Question mark. So we've got subduing Greece. Subduing Gaul. Or growth of Magna Graecia. Those are your options. Going to make this a 2-minute vote once again because, again, this is a big one determining the direction of our state. And the poll is up. So get your votes in. Vote, vote, vote. What should we do? Do we go north into Gaul and face up against Avernia, cutting off their continued expansion? Or do we let them expand some more and then have maybe a bit more of a fun time in the future? Or do we go to Greece, where we will face off against Macedon, which is definitely one of the biggest, most powerful military nations at the moment? Or do we focus inwards once more and develop southern Italy, building it up much the same way as we did with central Italy? What are the alliances like in Greece? Would it be Rome versus lots of OPMs? Actually, the easiest way would probably be the diplomat mode. It's going to be a Grand Alliance. Macedon actually controls most of this. And then in the south, it's just Sparta. Greeks would be weaker? I don't think that's true. I think the Greeks are a lot stronger. I mean, Macedon at the moment has a population of 3,400. Avernia has a population of 900. Like, Macedon is 3 times bigger than Avernia, population-wise, and that's all that matters in this game. So get your votes in. Vote, vote, vote. What should we do? Is Sparta still a city? Yes. Or do you mean a city-state, in which case, no, they have expanded. Yeah, Sparta in this period, they're well past their heyday. 151 population. Okay, and the vote is in. And the people have decided no conquest whatsoever. We're going to build up Magna Graecia instead. Looking inwards once again. So, subduing Greece got 11% of the vote. Subduing Gaul got 31% of the vote. But, roaring ahead in first place, we have the growth of Magna Graecia. Tokriva contributed 13,000 channel points. Thank you very much for that.